Okay, so this was a recommendation from the Critical Drinker, and it was M3GAN, spelled with a 3, which is pretty cool. All right, so we'll go quickly over the plot. This is like a movie that goes in between like 90 and 100 minutes. You have a young girl that survives a tragedy, ends up going to live with her aunt. Her aunt is not someone who really has a lot of stuff to do with kids because she's an engineer who's working on toys. She then ends up creating functionally a synthetic human to kind of help, you know, deal with the new daughter that she has. And of course, this is a horror film, so it doesn't take very long for things to slowly start building and then go awry. I like that what they did with this film is they kept there's a certain level of audacity you have to have when it's like, oh no, it's a 4 foot killer robot. Mm-hmm. 4 foot tall killer robot. They at least develop the individuals that end up becoming part of the body count. So it's like, I get the motivations for why this is going on, and they set up enough with with M3GAN earlier on to be like, I want you to keep Katie safe. No one should harm Katie, whether it's emotionally, physically. So anyone who does anything like that, you kind of know where this is coming. I like the design of the M3GAN character, and the little girl, solid job. I mean, she has to pretty much just play grief and then there's bouts of anger, and this it worked. Ironically, watching this film, I was like, huh. So the team that created the M3GAN, 3 people, and it hits the nice. This is what you expect to see in these sort of films, without bludgeoning you over the face with it. But definitely worth a watch. If you have Peacock, you know this is something you can watch functionally for free. If you have the version where there's commercials, there's like 3 minutes of commercials, then you get the next like 95 minutes entirely free. So this definitely worth looking into. I like how we've got it's a film that it knows that they're like, this is a 90 100 minute premise. Like, you really can't go too much farther than this. Nice amount of foreshadowing, and I like the way that it flowed, like the way that it moved, and it did just the right amount of blending horror with a little bit of science fiction, and some nice practical effects every now and then too. And I was like, I like this. I can see this did pretty well in the box office. I could see this one having a really nice set of legs when it comes to streaming and the secondary market on these sorts of things.